Welcome to the weekly social. Everything Katy, Fulshear, Richmond. We want to give a shout out to everybody that tunes in. We're hovering around 2,000 views a week, so thank you very much for supporting us. Today we have Carla Lynn with the spot Bella Piazza, as well as Denise Tomasini with Supreme Lending. Let me get started with, you just launched a new company or business in the Richmond area. Could you tell us a little bit about it?
Sure. It's called the Spot Bella Piazza. That means the gathering of beautiful people or gathering of family.
That's great.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It is now probably the first premier spa that's on this side of town. You don't have to drive to the Galleria for the same thing. It's full services like private lockers, robes, slippers. We're going to let you have an opportunity to have all the amenities, including you can just have a massage, a facial, or do both. But the amenities are steam room, an infrared dry sauna, we have hot tubs, we have heated Himalayan salt loungers.
I've never heard of an infrared steam room.
Well, it's infrared dry sauna.
Oh, dry sauna, okay.
Yeah. And then, but that all helps people with relaxation. You know, in today's world, everybody is so stressed out, they don't know how to relax. We have a lot of, I want to say, high frequency interference with our phones. And all the things, our TVs and computers and stuff, so your brain is always jittery, you know, you need to learn to relax, and that's one of the things.
About that, but that's so true.
That's what's going on. We actually teach that at Chiro Dynamics. Dr. Nemo has a wellness seminar once a month, and he explains why high frequencies affect everybody, and you have high anxiety, high stress.
Because your transmitters are going all the time, they never shut off.
And that's why people have a hard time sleeping. So some of the things that we offer there on the loungers, it actually helps relax, calm you so that you get a better night's sleep. The Himalayan salt loungers, they emit negative ions, so that helps your lungs and asthma, and even clears up your skin. If you lay there for about 30 minutes and stuff, it has things like, it helps with psoriasis, it sure does.
Wow.
Okay. Wow.
That is very nice. You know, we don't have anything out here. We need this so badly.
Yes.
We had, once upon a time, a full spa out here, and they went away, and really you had to go to the hotels. There was no, you could go to a massage, you know, something like that, but you didn't have the full service with the spa, with the, you know, the jacuzzis, which is, I love that. There's such a need for it for men and women.
Right. And
now, men don't think about it, but it's a very
healthy.
They need it, you know, as well as we do. In fact, my brother, who's retired from the sheriff's department now, would have never thought of doing, you know, the manicures and the pedicure. Now he does all of that and loves it. And it's so healthy.
Okay.
It's very healthy. It's good for your circulation.
it does, it helps your circulation, and it actually lowers blood pressure.
Anything for cardio? I mean, that's probably one of the number one problems that you see health-wise with people. So I focus on my cardio health, using an elliptical, and then I take some health drinks as well to help keep all that stuff clean and clear. Diet and exercise is what the doctors have always told me is the key to longevity. What attracted you to bringing the spa out to our local market?
Well, I actually go to a spa down at the Galleria area, or used to until this happened, but Dr. Nemo has, which is my partner with Chiro Dynamics, he is an amazing person and taught a lot of holistic stuff, and one of the things we offer over there is massages.
Okay.
And what massages, it helps with your circulation, it helps promote blood flow throughout the body, it helps get rid of pain, maybe you have some sore muscles. We offer all kinds of massages over there, but I've learned so much from him through the years, and I'm really proud to know him. He was a former field chiropractor for the Astros, Texans, and Dynamo.
Oh, wow.
So he knows his stuff, and
local celebrity.
yes, he is. And he would be great to talk to y'all sometime.
Sure.
And I just know that we've learned so much with we do this massage, and we also offer the infrared treatment over there, but it's a little different. It's not the actual dry sauna over there.
What's the infrared?
Infrared helps with inflammation and pain. I had bursitis one time, and I went into the infrared tube that we have at the office, and 30 minutes later, I had no pain. I could walk.
Wow.
Yeah, it was an amazing thing. So those are little things that we can still do, and we're trying to bring a holistic approach to the spa. And that's how I learned a lot about this stuff, was what we're doing now as a holistic operation here at Chiro Dynamics. We're bringing that now into a bigger realm. And Dr. Nemo goes there on the first and third Wednesday of the month in the morning to do do adjustments for anyone that lives out in that area.
Okay,
That's great.
that's awesome. How did you get into the dynamics? I mean, I guess we're just going backwards, trying to learn you and what you do.
About, I don't know, 17 years ago, I was on a horse and I was flipped off of it like 12 feet in the air, and I had separated my shoulder, busted my pelvis, hit my shin, cracked my shin, and I couldn't hardly even move. But one time I saw this ad about something like, "Are you sick and tired of being sick and tired?" And I sure was. It just happened to be a wellness seminar that Dr. Nemo was holding,
Okay.
and he helped put Humpty Dumpty back together again. And then one day I talked to him. I said, "Sure, like this place that you have here," and he said, "It's not mine. I wish it was." And the light went off in my head, and I said, "This man is brilliant. He needs a place here in town." And sure enough, everything worked out. He got to know my husband and I. He's become like a brother to me, so I call him my brother all the time.
Okay.
Him and his wife are great. They actually have a band here in town called Sonic Seductions. They play here in town.
Oh, cool.
So he's a musician too.
He's a fantastic musician.
Ah.
Oh my goodness. He is, he actually, I guess, tried out for the Van Halen tribute band, and he
Wow.
won the place for Eddie Van Halen.
Oh my gosh, that speaks volumes.
So he's excellent, excellent. Yeah, so I am really proud to have him as my brother and business partner. And yeah, we started in August 2011. We probably have 14,000 people, or maybe 15,000 at this point, in our database. And we see between him and our other doctor, we see 100 plus people a day in our office. Every day.
Wow.
So if you call
For
and it's emergency, we have a space, and if Dr. Nemo's able to fit you in, he will.
massages, for
We between massages, the doctor,
adjustments.
adjustments, decompression, car accidents, personal injury.
Okay.
So we have a huge personal injury office. We have one doctor that basically does all that. We get about 52 people a day on that.
Wow.
I applaud the natural aspects of it that you guys are going after, because most pain medicines and stuff, if you actually look into it, they're typically a form of poison, and they're typically highly addictive. And me personally, I've always steered away from that stuff and just tried to let my body heal naturally. So I think you guys, I mean, that's what I gravitate towards. I mean, I know other people have different opinions. They have to have that because the pain's so excruciating. But no, I applaud that approach. I think that's stellar, actually.
I think chiropractic is really needed as far as maintenance plan for people's lives. If they honestly went to a chiropractor before they went to an MD, on feelings that they had with pain and stuff, we wouldn't have all these medicines that they would, be taking, like you said.
It's sometimes just adjusting and realigning, putting things back in place. We sit at a desk, and sometimes my neck will, just because of our posture, the way we're sitting.
Where
And I'm
your
sitting
computer
for
screen's located, you're
9
adjusting to that
hours.
versus adjusting the computer screen to you.
Absolutely, yeah.
And kids are getting tech neck because they're down like this all the time with their phones.
That's probably me too.
I mean, little kids,
Sure.
they're hurting too because they're like this at all
Wow, right.
times, and so they're losing the natural curve of their neck.
Oh.
Because they're always like this all day long looking at that phone or computer or whatever.
And just realigning it, readjusting.
Yeah, it'll help.
Headaches.
Headaches for sure. Migraines is another one.
Sometimes it's just realigning to get the, my husband has a lot of pain in his knee, and he's a diehard. Getting him to go to the doctor is, and I tell him,
He looks like the Marlboro Man when you meet him.
Yes, he does. And I don't like to, he's a cowboy through and through for sure. And I don't want to put one of those sleeves that you see on TV, because my fear is if he has a blood clot, which I don't know, I'm not a doctor, I don't want it to move. That's my fear. So he's tried different shoes. I've bought different, the Skechers with the air foam and the, but he still has a lot of pain in his knee, and I bet that would, just coming and doing the decompression, maybe.
Well, talk to Dr. Nemo. He could probably tell him exactly what's going on. He's an expert because that's what he's used to doing, getting athletes back on the field. He knows exactly what's going on and where you need to go.
Yeah, and it's all joints when it comes to the athletes. So
Right.
So I would definitely see him.
Okay. Yeah, that's great for little things like that that you don't even think about.
it might be something simple.
Right, exactly. And it may be arthritis. It could be, we don't know.
I would try the natural way first before you do anything else.
Exactly.
this. Dr. Nemo has some pretty good tips on that.
Yeah, just getting the weight on, right?
Well, that and
How
also we also do stem cell therapy.
Okay.
So there's a lot of things that are going on. We're not supposed to say, hey, it's going to do this for you, kind of stuff, but they're finding out a lot of things with stem cell therapy.
That it can help, yeah.
I know they use a lot of that with like autoimmune deficiency, is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay. I don't really know a whole lot about stem cell,
I don't either.
but I just,
None of my son did it. He had a lot of problems with his neck. A lot of problems with his neck and his neck bothering him. And he did the stem cell and it helped. It really,
It does. That's just the new cutting edge of technology. I'm sure it's going to be out there much more than it is now. It's moving forward.
and I love that you have both. You can go to the spa. I'm a big spa guy. And you can do all the wonderful, just treat yourself. That's a wonderful gift for anybody you love, and I think men and women. Once a man tries it, I'm convinced you'll be hooked.
I agree.
And that's my brother through and through. And then I also love that you have on the other side of things that you can do
the
the
wellness
adjustments
stuff.
and the wellness, right?
Yeah. So you can
You have the
completely
full
effect. And if you have
Yes, yeah.
stress, I'm telling you, Dr. Nemo is amazing to deal with any kind of anxiety and stuff. And your adrenals, he's helped a lot of people with that.
So is the Dynamics in Richmond as well as the Piazza, or is it?
Chiro Dynamics is next to Captain Tom's Seafood, right there on I-10, and between West
Okay.
Green and Fry. So
Okay.
we're right on the freeway.
I know where
And
Captain
I know exactly where
Tom's
Captain
is.
Tom's is.
Yes,
Okay.
and then
And you're right next to it?
the Nottingham building.
In the Nottingham building, okay.
Okay.
Yep.
I know exactly where that's at.
And then, but your spa, and this is a full spa, the real deal, guys, is in Fulshear.
Katy Gaston and 1093. So technically, I think it's Richmond.
It's Richmond.
Okay.
But it's right before Fulshear if you're heading west on 1093. It's like, what, the first exit past 99 if I'm not mistaken? Is that
Correct.
sound right?
First exit west of 99.
And you're open,
7 days a week.
okay, that's.
You're committed to the cause.
Sunday too.
Sunday too.
Facials.
Facials and
massages.
massages.
Also, they have the full, which I love, the spa with the sauna rooms, the jacuzzis, the.
All the salt loungers, everything.
You just need a drip bar in there now.
You know, that's not impossible. I actually have people that are willing to come out there and do an IV. Because I am set up for that if we need to. So if somebody give me enough advance notice that, hey, I would like to do even a drip party, we can do that. We do events there if anybody wants to do that. We just had a wine tasting not too long ago. So, you know, I'm open to whatever somebody wants to try to do.
I haven't done it personally, but everybody that I've talked to said that when you do the drip, and they got different forms of drips, but they just, it's rejuvenating.
It is.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you did that, plus you did the massage, got rid of all your stress and stuff, I would think you'd be like a brand new person. That'd be
Sure.
awesome.
Yeah. And it's exciting. I mean, my wheels are turning because think of the events you could do and treat.
Well, Christmas is
family,
coming up,
friends,
gift cards and
absolutely.
such.
Yeah. What a
Yes, we
great,
do offer that.
what a fabulous, yeah.
Lots of
Date
gift
night.
cards. Date night,
Exactly.
anniversaries, birthdays, you name it. You know, congratulations on your new home.
Yeah.
You know, after all the stress of moving in, they might need a gift card to
Yeah,
relax.
there you go. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Just an idea.
And it's all about the memories and the experience, so I love that.
People never remember gifts. Like, I couldn't tell you what I got for Christmas, but I can tell you the places that I enjoyed traveling to last year.
Right,
Because I remember the experience, not the material stuff.
right. Yeah, that's awesome. I love that. So how do they find you? How do they, your address, your phone number, your email, you're on Facebook, Instagram?
Yes, we're on all of those, including TikTok.
Okay.
So do you do the dance moves?
No.
Just asking.
Do the real.
Actually, my
Me either.
husband likes to do the
Yeah.
TikTok.
Does
He's the one that actually does all of our ads now. He's
Okay.
doing our social media and everything. So
Okay.
yeah, but he likes TikTok, so he just started doing that
Okay.
to talk about the spot at Piazza.
TikTok's huge. I mean, I'm on TikTok myself. You you have to be, when it comes to marketing, you have to hit every aspect of it, because you don't know who goes where in order to find them, honestly.
Right.
Some people are LinkedIn, some people are TikTok, Nextdoor, I mean, so I'm Facebook,
yeah.
Instagram.
So I'm not on TikTok, and I need to redo my Instagram account because it got hacked, unfortunately. But I'm on LinkedIn, Facebook.
I do really well with Facebook and
I do too.
LinkedIn.
Me too.
But I think it's more of a professional type environment, and I think that's why the community gravitates more towards those looking for people like us.
Right, and Google, for our Google reviews.
Yes.
I think that's important when you're looking at a
Reviews are
company
huge to that.
for service. Yes, reviews are very important.
So if you had a good experience with a local small business, please give them a 5-star reviews, because I mean that makes or breaks a local small business.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it really helps them, and it costs you nothing to do that.
That's true.
It's easy to go give somebody a bad review. It's hard to get somebody to give you a good review.
Yes.
I mean, I've had clients that's how they found me. Oh, you got all these great 5-star reviews. Can't wait to meet you. They use my services, and then I can't get a 5-star review out of them, even though they had a stellar experience.
Right, because they just don't take the time to go in, and they get busy, like Amazon, which is, they love you, they just don't take the time.
It's
That's
in life.
most of us, unfortunately.
It is.
That are doing it. And we're active local businesses, so that's a good thing. Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff going on in the industry right now. Last week, my phone's been ringing about interest rates and mortgages. Do you want to touch on that a little bit, real quick, Denise?
Absolutely. So, as we know, interest rates, everybody's hearing interest rates are up. But when you look at, yes, interest rates are up, that's true. But when you look at interest rates today and look at what homes are selling for today, I would say buy your home. I think waiting for interest rates to come back down, my personal opinion is that's a mistake.
I would agree with that.
And the reason being is because now, when rates do come back down, and history will repeat itself, when rates come back down, now everybody's that's been waiting, is going to be out buying. And guess what? We still have low inventory. The builders can't build fast enough for the families that are coming to Texas. So now you're overpaying.
250,000 people came to the Houston area last year, and that's just what we're aware of. So that's 250,000 people, and we're not building anywhere near those amount of homes. So,
No, that's good
I'm just trying
information.
to point out facts for people to truly understand what's going on here. And I think a mistake that a lot of people make is that they're reading or watching the national news, and that has no effect on our local market, because we're 180 degrees opposite of what's going on. If you look around, I mean, look at where you're at. Right across the street, that big office building that just went up. Everybody says office buildings are in the tank, but no, right across where you're
And
at.
they're fixing to build a 3-story one on the other side of that.
Right next to it.
Mm-hmm.
So, so people are building, people are moving here.
Yes.
And it's a huge shortage. Where everybody's coming to, not leaving from. That's the difference.
Right. And so and that's a good point, because national news versus local news does make a difference. And most of the time when we're reading through different sources, how you're getting your financial information, it's usually national news that we're reading. I know that typically I am, and I have to take that into account. So if you wait to purchase, my fear is that now you're paying over asking price. We're back to that. Everybody waited, everybody sat on the fence post. Everything that I'm reading, to the best of my ability, is saying 2025 rates will be back down. That's all speculation, we know that. But if that's true, then now you're paying $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 over asking price.
And that's
I'm
a
just
lot of
throwing
interest.
an example out there to you.
But we did see that. I saw
Absolutely.
anywhere from 25 to 50,000 over asking in the last run, and that lasted for almost 18 months.
And how long does it take you to recover from that versus, okay, I'm going to pay a higher interest rate, and now I'm going to refinance when the market corrects itself. most lenders are working with their repeat customers to help with the
Keep the cost down.
cost of the refinance.
And you're not burning money paying somebody else's mortgage for the next year or two, which is what the average rental's $2,500 to $3,000. So you're talking $30,000 to
Yeah,
$40,000 a year that you're just burning.
exactly, yeah, exactly. So we would love to help you. I'd say buy today. Sellers are working with you. They're more willing to work with you on the price, on seller concessions. And I just think, what are you waiting for? Buy your home. And if you've got a good job, you've got stable employment, your credit's in a good position.
And the
Buy
market's
your
still
home.
moving.
Absolutely.
I mean,
buy
on
your home.
average, just in Katy, we're selling 100 plus homes every week. On average, in the Fulshear area, which is growing, that hovers around 40 to 50 homes a week.
Yeah.
Richmond's 100 plus homes a week. I mean, and those are confirmed sales every week as I get the updates. So people think, oh, the market's terrible, it's not doing anything. No, it's moving if you participate in it. The ones that aren't participating in it aren't seeing it because they're not
Right.
participating in it.
Right. They're just sitting, waiting. And what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? I say live and move on and work within the market that's provided to you.
Sure.
And when you purchase a home, love your home, you can always refinance. Most loans do not have a prepayment penalty. So you're not locked in to that.
And it's long-term investment, it's not short-term.
Right, exactly, absolutely. And the funds are readily available for our first-time home buyers. There's lots of bond money with the state of Texas available if you qualify for it as a consumer. So that's a great time
Yes.
to buy. You've got sellers that the homes are priced right, willing to work with you. So
And look at our local area, I mean, Katy, Fulshear, Richmond, with the schools that we have, I mean, Fulshear, Lamar Consolidated, I mean, I hear that more and more today. People they're wanting to go to those schools. Katy, they've been known for their schools for years. In Richmond, I mean, there's a lot of great schools in Richmond too. So we're kind of in a bubble, and business grows here.
yeah, absolutely.
I mean, that's why you launched a new business,
Absolutely.
because you see everything that's going on.
Yeah.
And then going back to that office building that opened across the street from your new company, and they're building another one. And I don't even think they finished the one they're building now, have they?
No, they're actually leasing the inside right now.
They're at least, okay.
Yeah.
But they're already on to another phase because that's how much stuff's going on around here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Where if you look at the national numbers, I want to say office is down 74%, but we're building offices.
Right.
Very true.
If they want to get gift cards or whatever, what's the best way for them to connect with your company?
Our website is thespabp.com. You can get a gift card there, and we also are offering a special right now for our opening. It is a massage and a facial, and full access to the spa for $199.
Oh, wow.
And so that's a really good deal.
A lot of times that's just one thing that you
One
get
thing,
for
correct.
$199.
Right.
Especially if you go to the Galleria, theirs are over 200 for just one thing.
And how much time does that take to do that? And I've never done it, so I'm being dumb. Or
You can do a 1 hour massage and a 1 hour facial, and then you'll probably spend at least another hour and a half on our amenities, depending on which ones, or maybe you want to do all of them.
okay,
So I would say it could be 2.5 to 3 hours at least.
yeah. So it's about a
And
half
then I
a day.
love that you
Yeah.
give them a glass of wine,
Yeah,
a glass
wine,
of
champagne, beer,
munchies.
munchies, yep.
Adult libations.
Yes.
And on the guy's side, they can go outside. They actually have an area where if they want to, they can smoke cigars.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes, it's really a nice place for guys to hang out. A lot of men have been coming in that go to the country clubs and play golf and everything, and they just want to go hang out over there and chill, and it's kind of nice.
And it's a great facility. I mean, that is where it's growing at, is where you guys put your business at.
Yeah.
There's a lot of great businesses in that little area there. Actually, I think I met you at the Brass Tap at one of our networking
You did.
events, which is literally across the street from
Yeah.
where Bella Piazza's
Yeah,
at.
and Coraline is a great lady over there that owns it.
Wonderful lady.
Mhm.
I actually met her through a set of clients of mine They invited me over for their birthday dinner, and Coraline and Chris were there. I met them, and then I ran into them like 6 months later at the Fulshear Chamber 4th of July special. They had a tent there saying that, hey, we're just opening a new bar here in X amount of months, and so it's amazing how small this world really
Yeah, and
is.
how the connections come together, that is great, yeah.
You're very active in the chamber as well.
I am. I'm also on the board
Okay.
for the Fulshear Katy Area Chamber of Commerce. It is growing, and we're getting memberships all the time, lots every day. So if you want to get some more networking experience or get to know other businesses, I suggest going to the chamber
Okay,
and getting involved.
okay.
It's a very active chamber. A lot of chambers is just a name, but I've participated with the Fulshear Katy Chamber for years, and they're always doing rope cuttings, grand openings, events, and it's just good community
Yeah,
socializing and relationship building.
yeah, okay.
And our new tagline is "We're a Chamber for Commerce."
That's great.
I love that.
Well, again, if they want to reach out to you, what's the best ways to connect with you so we can help you grow your business? Because that's why you're here.
You can call us, and that phone number is 281-829-3434, or you can look us up on our website or Facebook or Instagram, and it's the spot at Bella Piazza.
Or just drive over there and go experience
We
it.
will give you
Yeah.
tours. Anybody wants to stop in,
Yeah,
we'll give you a
love
tour.
that. Okay,
Mhm.
awesome.
You-
And you're at Richmond and,
Katy Gas in 1093,
okay,
right behind
Yeah.
Connie Vino and Breast Tap.
okay.
Yeah, which that's a great place to have a beer, and then the Italian food at Panavino is marvelous.
Wow,
It's
okay.
wonderful there.
So yeah, you're surrounded by some really good stuff in the shopping center.
Okay, that's great.
All right, well hey, we appreciate everybody tuning in. We'll see you guys next week.
Thank
Thanks.
you.
Bye, thank you.
Happy Friday,
Yes.
everybody.